So I've been metal detecting a couple of years now. People always ask me, what do I do with all of it? I dump it in a Coinstar, bring it to the bank. No, I think each one of these is a little personal trophy, treasure, however you want to state it, that I pulled out of the ground. Some of these, I mean, if you metal detect, you understand how much effort it may take to pull a penny out of the ground. So what I do is I get the pennies, get the quarters, get the nickels and dimes. I put them through a rock tumbler after I get enough of them. And then each one is categorized and put into its own individual tube corresponding to the year or the design of that coin. The objective is to fill each tube over the course of the next couple decades. And then once we fill the tubes, we're going to go ahead and put the overflow, any damaged, anything unreadable, those go into the jar. So the quarters are good. The years starting to fill up from 65 to 98. State quarters started strong. They tailed off at the end. We have them all. It's just a matter of how many we can get. State parks have a lot of designs. I think it's another 50 or 52. And there are 2021s and the women of American history. They're starting to fill up pretty good. As for pennies, our 59 through 69 need a little more attention. But again, it's just random what we're pulling out of the ground. I think they're going to be the first ones to get filled up. And at that point, all the overflow goes into the jar. Dimes from our 65s to early 90s need a little work. Late 90s into the early aughts are good. 09 with the financial crisis, you can see it directly affects, there's one. And then our 10 to 23, they're getting pretty full. As far as nickels, I pulled shield nickels, buffaloes, war nickels. There's no method to that madness. Nickels show up when they want to show up. I don't get them in huge quantities for some reason up here. But we'll take them, we'll categorize them, we'll see how many we can get in the tubes. Again, the quarters, I think there's 167 designs out so far. So it's like 6,700 quarters, somewhere around there. So we'll see, we're about 1,500 quarters in. That's what that looks like. And we'll just keep plugging along. We'll count the progress for the next year. Like I said earlier, anything that gets filled up, like the 81 copper, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21 shields, those all go into the jar. So the objective is to see how much we can get into the jar after we fill tubes this year. All right, stay tuned. Bring along for the adventure. Take a look at what we get this year. Once the outside defrosts a little bit and we get out of this Arctic tundra, we'll move forward. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.